Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. How are we all today? The 29th of October of 2024. I have little Gaia with me today. I'm doing this reading a little bit earlier than usual, so she's still up and keeping us company. How are you all? This is the messenger is here, and we had a national holiday yesterday, and so it feels like a Monday today for me. Thank you for your love always, your loyalty, your subscribing, your commenting, and your liking this video. It really does help. So let's see what the messenger is bringing us today as the moon is transiting through Libra. The moon at this time is just about to connect with the south node in Libra, and the south node does speak to the past and things that we need to leave behind. Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday. It is the Scorpio season. There is so much energy concerning Scorpio as we are coming up to Mars from Cancer opposing over to Pluto in Capricorn at those last anaretic and difficult degrees. Cheers everyone. If you had looked at the chart yesterday, the stars, the planets and how they're connecting, I have been talking about the end of October being a very, very difficult time of the year. And we are coming up to the very important elections, the US elections, which I've done a tarot reading. So on that, a tarot prediction as to what the cards say and who is going to be the chosen one. So you may want to check that out. Let's see what is the karma dharma at this time. As we know, Libra does speak to justice, speaks to balance, harmony, and relationships, all types of relationships. So we're reading the energies. That's what we do with the messenger is here. Let's see what the karma dharma is today. And we've got flow. And this is the card of Jupiter. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So it is talking about major life changes, karmic fated changes. Something is coming to an end, no doubt. And today we will be using the Tarot of Dreams, Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams, and we'll be also taking a message of advice from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle at the end of the reading. Now, tomorrow is a Wednesday. It is usually the twin flame soulmate or karmic love connection reading. Will we do the yes please last week? Those of you that were in the chat as the video was premiering, I did give you the opportunity to write yes please in the chat section because I was only sticking around for that hour that the video was premiering. So I thought, let me give the opportunity to those who are in the chat. I think we'll be doing the same. So if you're on tomorrow at the usual time that we premiere practically every Wednesday, I will give you the opportunity to receive a personal love message. So I will see you on the premiere tomorrow. So remember, this could be a timeless energy read whenever you receive this message. Thank you, Gaia, for your company today. She's so soft. She's so soft every time I pat her. It's such a good feeling. She's really, her fur is so soft. It's just really lovely. Agape is somewhere around here. She's been quite naughty actually today. She wants to get outside, poor thing, but I'm scared we're going to lose her like we did with Eros, so I don't know. She has sneaked out a couple of times. It's hard to keep keep her in if the door is open, right? But we've got a couple of dogs outside, and one of them sits in the front door and sort of minds her and doesn't let her out. So, oh my God, it's so funny. I mean, we love our beautiful pets. 2 dogs, 2 cats for the time being. Let's see what is going on energetically. Spirit is talking about flow, and this is Jupiter, and Jupiter's retrograde in Gemini. So what's going on? Another Jupiter. Oh my God. Oh my God, everyone. Okay, so we need to talk about what is Jupiter about. Jupiter is in Gemini. Jupiter is all about seeing the bigger picture. It's natural law. It's the teacher. It's abundance. It's expansion. It's growth. It's truth. It's justice. It's philosophy and wisdom. But you know that the wheel of fate, wheel of fortune, speaks to divine timing relative to changes through endings. Now, we've got a new moon coming up in Scorpio, and I'm going to go back to the astrology. As I was saying before, that there's so much Scorpio in the sky right now. Both Mars in Cancer and Pluto in Capricorn, they are both the ruling planets of Scorpio. The Sun is in Scorpio, Mercury is in Scorpio. We're having a new moon in Scorpio on the 1st of the month of November, so in a few days. And if you're not on Patreon, do consider joining us. I'll be doing that analysis probably today for the new moon in Scorpio, which is a seed, right? So it's very important for the fixed signs, very important times indeed for the fixed signs of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo and Aquarius, as Pluto is also preparing in the month of November. And we'll be doing the astrology for November too in a couple of days. That will be on Patreon, of course. It's a very deep analysis, 2 hours at least, of analyzing the stars and day by day. So you can support this channel through joining us there. If you're interested, give it a try. And we'll be talking a lot about the Scorpio season, since we are moving through the Scorpio season. And of course, the new moon is happening there. It's in the first decan. So it will be quite a surprising new moon. And it's not an eclipse. It will be a surprising new moon, as we know Uranus will be connected. And we'll be talking about that anyway, a lot more as we're coming up to that. But let's see what's going on with the tarot. So the wheel of fate is turning. All right, it is turning. That is the main focus, that something is coming to an end, to a completion point. It's maybe that the fated time is now, right? And Jupiter does rule Sagittarius as well as Pisces. So very important for those 2 signs, which are mutable signs. And the mutable signs, of course, are affected by Saturn and Neptune transiting through Pisces. Not easy on the mutable signs, and they are Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. So no one's out of the race. No one's out of the challenges, because we can say, you know, the eclipses are also happening in the cardinal signs, which is Aries, Libra, Capricorn and Cancer. So everyone is going through major changes, important life changes at this point. We've got the stars, so we've got Jupiter and Uranus. A lot to do with the sky. I mean, a lot to do with sudden, unexpected changes or endings that will provide new beginnings. This is about wisdom, about awakening, right? The star is a wish fulfillment. It does speak to hope. If we've been in a difficult situation, we've been hoping that that's coming to an end. It is divine timing. It is fate, and the wheel, if it's been down for you, it's turning upwards. I feel that for the collective, the wheel has been down. We see what's going on in the world collectively. Expect the unexpected, and the unexpected is very positive. We've got 3 amazing cards here. So do not lose hope. There is still, hold on to the faith, because that's what Jupiter speaks to, our, what our beliefs. Maybe Spirit is saying, look at the bigger picture. Don't get stuck on the little details. That's why Jupiter through Gemini is moving back in the sky, and a lot will be revealed as well, as Mercury now in Scorpio is going to come up and oppose Uranus. So, Mercury is the left side of the brain, the logic. Uranus is the higher mind. It's seeing the bigger picture, and an opposition of, because Mercury is the lower octave of Uranus, we're going to be seeing the bigger picture. And there will also be a lot of disclosure and a lot of information that Mercury, the messenger of the gods, is digging up from the sign of Scorpio. And Mercury is also coming up to connect well to Pluto in Capricorn. So very important for the water and earth signs, I must say. We've got the Four of Coins. Four of Coins is the miser. It's like holding back or holding on, or I think that this is talking about our security, being stable in a certain situation. Now, he's wearing a key on his neck here, and the key is Chiron for me. It is a resolution. Chiron is also in the picture as he's been transiting through Aries, and Chiron is the wound. It's the open wound, but it can also speak to healing. The key can be a key to someone's heart, a key to someone's home, a key to a change in someone's finances. I mean, this is Sun in Capricorn, and okay, we're a couple of months away, let's say. Maybe that's where we will feel more stable, possibly. Interesting that we've got Capricorn, which is a Saturn-ruled sign, and we've got Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter. They're the big planets, the big players. So we're looking more at the collective here. But the Four of Coins can also speak to stability. It doesn't only speak to being the miser and holding back and being stingy. It can speak to stabilizing our lives, our emotional lives, our materialistic lives, our homes, and our personal lives, because fours always speak to the home. And Mars is transiting through the fourth natural house of Cancer, which is home. And Mars is in opposition to Capricorn, which Capricorn is the future, but also what we're trying to reach, So there's an opposition between what we want, what I want versus what we want, and my personal security, my personal life's security, as well as my reputation and my career, what I'm trying to reach. Let's see, because fours do speak to stability. Let's see. What else do we have here? Gaia. Beautiful girl. Gaia is sort of half sleeping. That's why she's not moving or doing anything. Now she's looking at the camera and what's moving on the screen. We've got the King of Cups. We've got a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. Mainly this would be Scorpio. King of Cups, very open emotionally, usually very mature emotionally as well. Now, of course, King of Cups could be any sign. They could hold, the signs that we've already mentioned. So Aquarius, Capricorn, we've got here Sagittarius as well. Let's see what this King of Cups, why did this King of Cups open up? This is someone that's emotionally ready and open. This is someone that's very creative. Someone maybe that has been seeing the bigger picture. Someone maybe that was emotionally very closed up, but now they've gone through a maturing process and therefore are opening up. We could see that, interesting that these four pentacles are in this little box that's been locked up. So this could also be someone just holding back on their money, waiting on financial success, waiting on some sort of incoming security, whether it's emotional, physical, and anything to do with a home and a family situation, or just a personal situation. What is this King of Cups about? And we've got a Queen of Coins. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. We've got an earth sign here, the Queen. This Queen of Coins is the minor arcana of the Empress. Very stable individual, someone that's very nurturing, open, stable, reliable, very good with her money. She could be a banker, she could be a boss, she could be someone that holds a position of power where money or a home or a family, I mean, she could be a mother herself, right, is concerned. But Queen of Coins, she's like Gaia. She's the go-to person. She's the person that, she reminds me of Gaia, and Gaia is all about resourcefulness and, having planted those seeds. But she's also very, very patient. She knows what she wants. She knows that there's power in the materialistic things, but she's also someone that's usually emotionally secure, right? Water and earth, they do blend really well together. We know she's very responsible and very patient. Maybe, I don't know who this is, but she's been waiting on an emotional openness, or if there's something that's being created, she could be someone that is supporting financially as well. Let's see if this has got to do with business. This could be a yes for a loan, let's say. And we've got another major arcana, the Magician, which is Mercury. So Mercury rules Virgo as well as Gemini. We've got an ace. The Magician does speak to an alignment of the stars, and it's a yes card. It's a card of logic. It's a card of communication. It's a card of manifestation and creation. So the Magician says yes, that there is possible magic in the air. We can even say that there's magic with Jupiter and Uranus. Jupiter is expansion and growth, and Uranus is a wow factor. Uranus it breaks down anything that's been stuck. Remember, Uranus is transiting through Taurus, which is a money house. And now we're looking at the Scorpio season, which is big amounts of money. Or, you're going to burn yourself. That's really hot. Scorpio is what's hidden beneath. And Uranus is that wow, shocking factor, right? Remember, Taurus is the most fixed earth sign of all. And it does speak to finances, but also self-worth, being valued, valuing others, so on and so forth. So we're talking about security, not only financially, but also emotionally, right? Scorpio is also anything that's hidden emotions, right? Very deeply hidden emotions because of fear, because of, fear of change. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. Let me lower that. But there will be a lot of clarity as the sun is transiting through Scorpio, bringing healing, bringing the light to the darkness. Where there's been darkness, where there's a lot of things that are unknown, the sun is going to bring the light. The sun is going to bring happiness, bring courage, bring openings. Remember, the sun is the spirit. And the sun also rules career. It rules, who we are out there in the world. So Scorpio holds a lot of power. A lot of power as they can, go through various death processes and endings, and then be rebirthed through their ashes. And we all take on or embody the energy of Scorpio at this time, but it's got a lot to do with revealing things that were hidden, emotions, money. I mean, on a collective scale, we see a lot that's being, showed to us and shown to us. And we'll be seeing a lot more of that as we're going through the Scorpio season. A lot of revelations, because there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, a lot of holding back on truths, because truth is power. I'm going to say that again. And with Neptune through Pisces, which is the dream, or which is the illusion, or the deception, or the narrative that those in power hold. Power is knowledge, remember, and when there's no knowledge, we're looking in the dark. The sun is coming through Scorpio now to bring the light to the darkness. So there will be a lot of revelations, my dear friends, and because there's still a fair bit going on in Libra. We've got Juno there, we've got Black Moon Lilith there, we've got the South Node, we've got Vesta, and we've got the Moon at this time. There's so much Libra going on, and Libra is relationships. It is about justice, truth, balance, harmony, and peace, but also being tactful, being wise, right? Remember, Libra is an air sign. Air is our perception. It's the way we speak. Be careful how we speak. Let's be careful what we take out of our mouths at this time, because there are so many conflictual energies relative to this warlike energy, relative to Mars from Cancer opposing Pluto in Capricorn. Something needs to finish. This is the final countdown, the final ending of what Pluto through Capricorn has been changing for us all since 2008. So looking at the area of Capricorn in your own birth charts, that is coming to a final close finally. It's been about 15, 16 years that we've been dealing with Pluto in Capricorn. And that will be ending towards the 20th of November, roughly there. So those anaretic last degrees, even Juno, which is the asteroid of commitment and marriage, at that 29th degree of Libra, which is where we had a Venus conjunction with the Sun, and that was a new era, a new 100-year era that's opened up relative to our talents, what we can create. And even communicating well is a talent. Talk about being, wanted to use the word democracy, but the word democracy is very wrong in the way that it's being used. I feel that the word democracy has been dragged through the mud, really. There is no democracy. There is no free speech anymore. They're trying to, the ones in power are trying to uphold the power through closing our mouths, whether it was a mask or whether it's social media or, penalties and YouTube, our YouTube channels being penalized, so on and so forth. Many people, their channels on YouTube have been penalized and cancelled for a few years because they speak truth. Now, I'm one of those truth speakers, but this is not a channel for speaking the truth. So we do speak more openly on Patreon. So if you're interested, do join us there. I want to keep this channel open, so I'm very careful with what I say. Sometimes I do get lost a little bit in my truth, but I feel that it's a time of truth and we all need to speak up. And, well, not hide behind fear. And that, of course, brings change. And we know humanity, humanity in the world is going through major change. Jupiter is also about the truth, so it's about seeing the bigger picture. And it's all about wisdom. Remember, Jupiter is the teacher, and many of us have been called to be the teachers for others who are still learning. So the wisdom needs to be passed on and shared. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the 10 of coins. And this does speak to support. It's Mercury in Virgo. Now, Virgo is the natural 6th house. So it does rule what we do on a daily basis, our health, our physical health. Opposite is Pisces, which is our emotional, mental, psychological health. But Virgo is all about service. It's about working extra hard. So we do see the Magician here. Yes, as I said, Gemini, Virgo, but we've got Virgo here again. So what's going on in Virgo at this time? Well, we could say that the ruling planet of Virgo, Mercury, is in Scorpio and is in good aspect to Virgo and in opposition to Taurus, which that's where Uranus is retrograding. So things relative to the past are going to be coming up. This is a card of support, financial support, family, marriage, abundance, right? But 10s always speak to an ending and a restart. The 9 is the end. The 10 is the restart. So in actual fact, it's like the ace. So there's an opportunity where something is closing up again, another ending here, another 10. We've got 3 10s actually on the table here, and we've got an ace. So all aces, new beginnings, my dear friends. 3 of coins, collaboration, putting in the effort, being noticed for the work that you do. Right? 3s always speak to third parties, doesn't necessarily speak to secret love affairs. It could speak to collaboration. It could speak to other situations as well. 3s are also the point of success, right? The initial point of success. After the 2 of coins comes the 3, and we've got a 4 here as well. So the 2 of coins is things are up in the air, decisions, someone's multitasking. Here there is support. And we've got the King of Coins here as well. King and Queen of Coins and a King of Cups. So for some of you, yes, there can be a love triangle, a secret love affair. Or if that is not the case, King of Cups and King of Coins would be the same person. We've got Taurus, Scorpio here. Okay, so maybe it's the energies if you're not dealing with these particular signs. But King of Coins is the Emperor. We've got the minor arcana of the Emperor. Okay, it could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo. Nevertheless, this is the boss, this is the father, this is the leader, this is the rich and the powerful. This is someone who holds the position of leadership. This is the more responsible. They can give you security. This finances are very, very important, but also emotional security can be, I mean, look at all the earth here. This is practical matters. This speaks to money, physicality, and reality. And beneath that is the 6 of Cups, which does speak to a soulmate connection. Sun in Scorpio, everyone. Need I say more? Sun in Scorpio, we will have these revelations. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. So expect openness. This is a yes factor for whatever is going on. Let's see what this 4 of coins speaks to with the Lenormand. Remember, the star means the internet. It speaks to groups and associations. It's a wish fulfillment card. Aquarius does rule. It rules hope. I should say the star card speaks to hope. It speaks to the internet. It speaks to the future. But it also, Aquarius rules the 11th natural house, very lucky house. It also speaks to money coming in after having put in the hard work, right? Being noticed, that this is the payback, whether it's physical work or work relative to a relationship or a partnership. Yes, it can speak to communication with a foreigner through social media. Why do we have the star, first of all? We've got a brand new cycle. Lots of messages, lots of communication through social media and the internet. A new cycle, lots of messages. something new. Messages could relate to a child, but there's naivety, there's trust, there's openness, and there's a brand new cycle. Let's look at that Four of Coins. It's like someone having wished on a star, wished on something, and here it is. Here is what has been promised. Even though the Four of Coins is the miser, someone was waiting on this. Okay? Someone was holding back on the King of Coins, the emotional openness. Yes, someone's been carrying a heavy burden, but it's their beliefs that have brought them to the success point. Let's take one more on that cross. We've got the Moon. Yes, see, emotionally holding back. Also, not speaking about their truth. This could be relative to someone's personal and emotional life. They've been holding back on the heaviness. I mean, the cross is like a 10 of Wands for me. So if there's been a lack of communication, someone's been put through the ring and they have not been communicating that to the other side, to the other person. There will be a lot of emotional openness with the Moon here. And we've got the Bear, someone who holds a position of power, yes. Issues relative to a mother and children, a family situation for some. The Bear speaks to courage, but also responsibility. This is leadership, and it speaks to someone who needs to have the courage, right? This could be someone that's very courageous where business is concerned, but where emotions are concerned, they're very vulnerable, and it's a sign of weakness, being open vulnerably, right, relative to their emotions. Let's see what else. We've got a Divine Feminine here. Now, this could be you if you are a Divine Feminine, or whoever holds the more yin energy. If you're a Divine Masculine, then this is your person. But there is something to do with a divine feminine figure here. Maybe that needs to be more courageous to I don't know, to take the power, to take the lead, to open up. Someone who's emotionally very buckled up. Let's see one more on this Divine Feminine. We've got the stars. We've got the stars. So the star does speak to success. It speaks to progression towards goals. It speaks to recognition. Even where business is concerned, creating something could be a partnership for some of you, yes. But it's written in the stars, whatever's going on. Remember what I said about the Magician? As above, so below. There's an alignment of the stars. We've got the stars twice. And we've got the card of limitations and timing, right? The Tower in the Lenormand does speak to delays. For some of you, this could be talking to the Aquarius season. For others, it could be the Sagittarius season, Aquarius, Pisces season, so for some. But there is recognition here. There may be some delays. Now, the Tower speaks to loneliness, solitude, or needing to do things by the book. And see, there's like heaviness here. We've got the Anchor, which says someone's been anchored, they've been humbled. They needed to do things by the book. There were blockages and limitations. For some of you, it's divine timing now. For others of you, it's going to take a little bit longer. It could be that as Jupiter has turned retrograde, maybe for some of you, Jupiter needs to turn direct and give you the gifts and the rewards. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading. So it will not resonate for all of you. Some messages will resonate for some of you. So take what is important and leave what is not. Let's take Let's take the spirit of the animals and see what the advice is from spirit. Agape. Agape. I know you're around here somewhere. What is the advice, please, Spirit? What is the advice? What is it that we need to know at this time? And we have Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. That's exactly what I see here. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. There it is, the courage and the confidence to succeed. But we need to be assertive. And that speaks to the yang energy, not the yin energy and holding back. Even if you're someone who is usually more on the side of the yin energy, the more feminine, which is more assessive, it's a time of being more assertive. So in silence, you find power, claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. And this is what we're going to be looking at around about now. So I'm sorry about the glare, my dear friends. I haven't had time to fix it. I will at some point. So I think we'll leave it there. I want to thank you all so much for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. I'm wishing you well. Don't forget to check out the reading on who will be the chosen one. From what I see and I'm listening to the news, it sounds like the reading is maybe on point. We'll see. Anything can happen last minute. And we could be wrong, right? It's the way we interpret the cards. And it's a tarot prediction. Nobody really knows until it actually happens. So it's always a good time to come back and check out the reading after the elections and see if the details of the cards have come true. So coming back to it and checking out what the cards have spoken about. Okay, so it's only a week away. Let the best man win, I'm going to say. Best man or woman win. Even though they don't even want us to talk about gender anymore. I refuse to go along with that. And I'm sure many of you are on the same page. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow. Make sure you're in the chat so I can... The yes please only in the chat, not in the comments section below. So once the chat is gone after the hour, your messages are gone. So make sure you're there to receive your personal love message. Love and light, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow.